Well, I don't mind telling you, I am knackered. We've had an awesome weekend though. We went over to Robin Hood Racing, or RHR, and we raced in the Classic. But been camping now since Thursday, it's late on Sunday, and I am shattered, but elated. But it's okay, because Mick is going to pick up the slack for a couple of minutes with a bit of an intro.
Unfortunately, I'm not racing, but I'm here to do the deed of the filming today. As you can see, quite a good turnout. Let's get in and see the action. It's a bit drier, not much. What a track, it's on the doorstep. This is the track they should have been running on today, but due to weather conditions it's unsafe, so after we've been Robin Hood, we've got two tracks to pick from, so they've gone on the AstroTurf instead of the carpet. I think it was a good choice because that's going to be hard work on that track, especially for the marshals as well. So safety first. But all looking good and very busy. Good day to be had, I think.
Gonna get there. Wiley's going to come round 11 in 1. Craig Lomax at 11 in 4, picking up a 2. Could be Andy Walker.
Thanks for the intro, Mick. So what have we got for you today then? We got a little bit of racing. We got a couple of interviews, both with Rob Fox, the guy who did quite a bit of the organisation for this and came up with the idea. We've also got an interview with James Helliwell, who's also promised to do us a nice proper long one going over the history of Robin Hood Raceway. So that'll be brilliant. And the venue itself, awesome. I can't believe we've got such a great venue so close to us. Just off the A1, just outside Blythe, really easy to get to, and it is a brilliant facility. There's indoor pitting, some great toilets, not Portaloos or anything, like proper toilet block. We've got a cafe on race days, even with a stone-baked pizza oven, and that was good. You can camp there, it's open for practicing. And there's two tracks. There's the GT track that they call it, which was originally clay, but it's been covered over with carpet. That's what we were supposed to be racing on for this weekend. Unfortunately, conditions were a bit slippery, and death and maiming of marshals is a bit frowned upon by the BRCA. So we avoided that, especially as the marshals have got to race again a bit later. And they've also got the Astro track, which obviously we were fortunate enough to have at our disposal for this weekend. Both tracks, awesome. Brilliant venue. As you all know, I know hardly anything about RC because I got out of it for 20 odd years. So, I'm kind of reintroducing myself to everyone. So, who are you and why do I care?
You should not care,
Okay.
but I am Rob Fox. And Rob Fox.
And you have something to do with this RHR Classic, don't you?
Yeah, it was sort of my idea.
Okay, and why did you come up with this idea? What's the backstory to it?
It's not very interesting, but so the vintage racers have a cut-off of sort of 1998, and I wanted to run a car that was newer than that, so we just came up with the rear motor class. I don't actually race in that class, though. I race in the old class because it's easier.
Fair enough. And the Classic here is not the usual format of practice, then qualifying, then finals. It's
reedy. So yeah, it's a reedy format. So every race is a race because racing's the fun bit. So that's what we do.
Okay, so every race is race. So is your finishing positions count towards the final scores, or?
Yeah. If you win, you get 1 point. Then second, 2 points, and at the end of it, it's the person with the least points. And every race is different. They're all mixed up. So you're never racing the same people, and you never start in the same position.
I can attest, it's very interesting.
Do you like it?
I really do, actually. It's brilliant. So, obviously this week we're on the Astro turf, but we weren't supposed to be here, were we?
No, it's really disappointing. So yeah, luckily at Robin Hood, we've got 2 tracks. So when it was really wet and greasy and horrible, which is what it was on Friday, we decided it was a bit too dangerous to race on there for the marshals. So luckily we switched over to the Astro.
It's actually quite rare and quite beneficial and nice that there's the option of the 2 tracks here.
Oh, it's mega, isn't it? I mean, Robin Hood is the place, isn't it?
Do you know what? I think it's absolutely amazing. I think there should be more stuff going on here. It's been a lovely day. The facilities are brilliant.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. The fact James lets us in his field to play is a wonderful thing.
And last question then. How's your weekend going? How's the racing going?
Going all right.
Yeah?
Going all right. I've had a win in every run so far.
Have you?
But unfortunately, I'm racing Jamie Booth, the only person in RC that Yeti actually knows.
Who helped you with the check-in, and I was like, there's a name that I know!
Yeah, so me and Jamie are on the same point, so...
Oh, okay.
He'll probably beat me. He should.
Oh, no, more confidence.
No, I don't mind getting beaten by Jamie Booth. Then I can phone my dad and say, Jamie Booth beat me again. And he'll go, of course he did, yes.
Awesome. Oh, thanks for all that, and thank you for setting this up. It's bloody awesome.
Thank you for doing some filming. I'm looking forward to seeing the video.
Well, as long as the microphones work this time.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, mate. So the reedy format is brilliant, but it does mean there's a lot of races, like 120 or so I think there was, and I might have got confused. Is this 88 going on now?
Yeah.
Oh,
88.
I'm going to stop following you. It's 88. There's me panicking. So the RHR Classic event itself, split into 2 classes. There's the pre-99 and the post-99. And it was brilliant to see such a mix of some of the older cars there. There were Lossy Double X's, Astutes, Scorpions, Ultimas, Cougars, Traxxas TRX3s, RC10s for days, all the way from Gold Pans to B4s, B5s, etc. And it was such a chilled atmosphere. Close racing in pretty much every round. And it was so well run. Take into account how many races there were to get through in the weekend. The races were very quick fire, but everything was very well organised. And Eugene in race control and the commentators kept the event right on track brilliantly. It was really impressive that all the races had commentary, and it was brilliant having the clear indications when the car was coming up to lap you from behind, so you could stay out the way.
Yours is ready, Yeti.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
play running about. Starting 9:40 and fold. Into the claws. All this going on and PK is checked out. And that 5:30 is going to keep her. Swing going down the straight, yielding the next for Arlie. And quite goes that wide stretch. So you made it work for you. I think he has something big into that. I've got scores the field back up. Go on, Bulmer! Third position. Someone I've not met before. It was absolutely right. Gavin Bowen. You were a great money, don't you? Thank you very much. In second position to right, so the biggest legend here and the champion. First time? Yeah. Amy. Well done. We're going to have to work out so you can beat me actually. In third position, absolutely flying, really only just come back to RC. Isaac the Faggot. Right then, I don't actually know who won.
Yeah, yours cool, I am.
So, do you want to open this?
What?
Yeah, you open it.
Was it rock, paper, scissors?
No. Apparently they've written how it's supposed to be. They've looked it up. No, have you written it? Right. So, Matt Thompson and Ben Jamison there was nothing between them all weekend. They both got 6 wins in 2 seconds. That meant that we had to go on the internet to find out who won. So, the way that Reedy works, according to the internet, and I'm
Reedy.com.
James, Reedy.com, is after you've gone through who's got all the round by round stuff, so if you get more ones, you win, more twos, etc., etc. It comes down to the fastest addition of 3 best laps from all races, regardless of finishing position. Bearing in mind that I've just read that. Right? So, hopefully you all understand that. So, some times have been added together, they've sort of ferreted about a bit, and after the whole weekend, the winner won by 1.32 seconds, according to the official Reedy rules. And that winner is Ben Jamison. But Matt, come and get the trophy first. That also means we've done 4 run-ins of the RHR Classic. And in the post-99 class, Jamison's got 2 and Matt's got 2. We've got to come again. At least once. So, come on Ben. How are you? Hey! So for winning, you get a reach RC. Was that right? Is that how you saw it as well?
I have no idea. There was a lot of calculators.
Yeah, there was a lot of calculators. Well done. Thank you for coming.
Anyway, so to continue my social education. Who are you and why should I care?
I'm James Helliwell, Chief Toilet Cleaner and Tea Boy at Robin Hood Raceway.
Awesome.
Been involved in this from the start since 1988. So 36 years of building this place up.
So effectively you're the boss.
There is no boss, it's a team. We can't do any of the events without everybody.
He is the boss.
It was the way he was nodding off to the side then.
If things are going well, it's a team. If things are going badly, it's one person.
That's what I found out from working in management. It's all my fault. I've actually had the boss tell me that. And yourself, sir?
Matt Thompson. I used to race as a kid, packed in 2005, had 14 years off and started again in 2019. And here I am racing once again at the RHR Classic.
Okay, and where did you finish, Matt?
I finished second.
Did you?
I did.
Was it a close run thing?
It was a very close run thing. Myself and Ben Jemison both won 6 races, and then our drop scores were 2s. We had 2 2s as drop scores. So then, I don't think it's happened before at the RHR Classic, Rob, that has it? So then we had to consult the rule book. Well, I didn't. The race organisers had to consult the rule book on what to do. And I believe they got the Reedy race rules up, and it came down to the 3 fastest laps from each of our 8 races over the weekend, add them together, and whoever's got the fastest accumulated time wins, and I lost by 1.3 seconds, which...
That must be disappointing.
It is.
You're going to have to go home now and tell your folks all about that.
That means that Ben's won now 2 classics and I've won 2 classics, so I've got to come again to...
Yep.
So that was the post 99, yeah?
Yes, post 99. Myself and Ben have done post 99 every time.
So there's a pre 99 winner
There's
as well.
There's a pre 99 winner as well, yeah. And he's not here.
He's not here either.
No, second place. You've got second in that one as well, so we've done well.
I didn't plan this very well at all, did I? There should be a social introduction to all the second place people. I'm the owner.
I'm the owner, yeah.
So, who won the pre-99?
Oh, Jamie Booth, the only man in RC that you know. that is true.
No. I know several people now.
Yeah, Yeti helped me book in, and the only person he recognised the name of was Jamie Booth.
I got very excited.
Yeah, most people do. If he books in, it's a pretty good meeting then. Yeah.
It's more excitement than my recollection weren't. So you yourself came.
I finished second as well, unfortunately.
That must have been very disappointing for you.
Yeah.
I know it's been a weekend of disappointments for you because obviously you're doing quite a bit of practice time on the other track.
Thousands and thousands of laps.
Since about this time last year, when the race meeting finished, he started practicing for the next year. He's done 365 days worth of practice.
That's true. No, I had to go to work that one track. Tuesday. On the wrong track.
It all came crashing down for Rob. But not really. Not really, Rob.
I mean, I did win 7 races.
Yeah.
So I think
you won one. Me and all of us.
Well, technically...
Isaac won 7.
Did he?
Yeah, but his dropper was a 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Isaac won as many as you.
Right.
And he came
finished third. Well,
so I think
strange
keep quiet about that, Rob.
Strange rules.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Jamie beat us all.
Fair enough. But results aside, I thought very good results. You came 4th.
I was 4th, but first, second, and third were all on the same points. So is that second, isn't it? Sort of
That's
on
pretty
point.
good, actually. If the rest of you were close,
that way.
If you race
So you were second.
Clutching at straws here.
You were second as well.
So 3 second places.
But apart from the results, I feel that the event was awesome. I can't swear on YouTube and put superlatives in there, but I thought it was brilliant. From you guys' point of view?
Us 3 did the national 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, which is super serious, pinnacle of the sport in this country, and to come back 2 weeks later and race on the same track, but for fun, I'd say. It's
started as fun. More and more serious. It went along.
But we weren't pitting in teams. You pit with your mates. You come out and watch your mates when they're racing and heckle them in Rob's case. But no, I think it's one of the best events at year, personally. I think it's a really good event. Hats off to Rob for organising it, coming up with the idea.
Yeah, that's true.
Originally.
I did do that.
You know, because these rear motor cars, I'm not being funny from my point of view. I know you do iconic racing, but you know, certainly for mine, I don't think there's anywhere to race them these days, kind of thing. So to run a one-off event for them and look at the entries and how much fun people's had, I think it's a very successful meeting, and I think it's only going to grow if it carries on.
Yeah, I don't know. Are we allowed back?
Well, we need a decider now, don't we?
Yeah, that's true. Well, at least one more because of you and Ben.
What about you?
Well, I could lose another.
Do you know what? I really thought that towards the end you're going to go, nah, let's not worry about the rules. We'll just put the top two post and the top two pre-99 on track, and they're going to do a head-to-head, and whoever wins out of each thing.
Now.
All right.
I did suggest that. But there was one dissenting voice, but he's not here, and he was the winner of post 99.
See, I would have done that. Both my races where I've raced Ben, I've beat him. So I would have been up for that. But Ben was not up for that.
I don't blame him. Bye, Jim. That was Jim.
Okay, I'll put you on the spot a little bit. Each one of you, what was the best, the one highlight of the weekend for you, whether it was racing or social or whatever? Oh, you got to think now.
I know.
Oh.
We watched a sprint race last night, and I was sat next to a really big Lewis Hamilton fan. You know when Magnussen sort of pushed him off the track a bit? That was the best bit for me.
Mine is actually when I was marshalling one of the races, and a young lad called Ruben Russell, Freddie Russell, FF Racing's boy. He held his own against Nathan Rolls, Ben Stevenson, and he was actually leading that race and Isaac McFadden, I think, was in that. He was leading that race for a good 3 minutes, and I think he came home second or something like that, second or third. And I thought that was a good drive from a 12-year-old lad.
He was doing well, wasn't he?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. That was my highlight.
I was supposed to be interviewing him all weekend, and we just kept missing. So we're going to come back to the Scotty race and interview him on that.
Yeah, interview him before he's too important to interview.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
And yourself, James, any highlights?
Hard to pick an individual highlight, but just the general atmosphere. What was interesting was actually trying the honeycomb with a very large field on a totally alien surface to that tyre. It's all very well trying one for 5 minutes and saying, oh yes, that's fine, we can use those from now on. But it certainly throws up some challenges and different driving styles.
Definitely.
And I just thought it was a really interesting thing that happened over the weekend.
Unsuccessful, I thought.
All in all, yeah.
I had a highlight. So I was editing some of the race footage last night, and there's a lovely one where Rob just gets T-boned and you just see his car go woo out of shot. I loved it.
Most people cheer when Rob crashes.
He didn't crash. Someone just punted him across
That wasn't
the track.
my fault.
Got rammed then.
Yeah, got rammed.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, guys, and thank you very much for an awesome event. It's my favourite event so far, and if it's happening again next year, which you said has to happen because of the 2-all score, I'm definitely coming again. Thank you very much for a wonderful weekend.
Thanks for supporting us. Yeah, hopefully see you next year. Maybe on the other track.
Oh yeah, on the proper track. We'll put some footage of the proper track later as well. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So all in all, an awesome weekend. I'm pretty sure it's the best weekend RC racing that I've had for the last 2 years. Well, year and a half. Brilliant event, very well run, massively friendly atmosphere, and I can't wait to do it again. Unfortunately, we got a whole another 12 months till then. Except we don't! Because just after the weekend finished, Rob went and told me we're doing it again in August. And the plan this time is to actually run on the proper track that we were supposed to be on this weekend. So I'll play out with a bit of footage of Rob going around the GT track so you can see what to expect and, maybe have a bit of a cheat start to it. But if you can at all make it, Bank Holiday August weekend, you've got to go. It is amazing. It'd be brilliant to see you all there. I'd like to give my thanks to Rob for letting us join in with him, and James for continuing to run what is a brilliant venue. Rob asked me to pass on some thanks as well to the team, because it's always the team that helps keep these things running. And I might look off to the side because I have a piece of paper. Rob wanted me to pass on the thanks to Steve Pierce, FF Racing, for supporting the whole weekend and supplying us all with parts while we're there. Eugene Galley, who ran race control. Nathan Riles and Richard Simpson, who did the excellent commentary all weekend. And the myriad of volunteers that keep both the facilities running and in such great condition and kept the weekend running. I'd like to offer my own special thanks to the ladies in the cafe, who did the most important job of the weekend, was keeping me filled with caffeine so I could keep going, and not a small number of bacon butties either, and of course the stone-baked pizza. So enjoy Rob on track here. I'll give a play out with the concourse lineup as well, because I totally forgot about that in the main video. There's a full concourse competition as well. So have a look at all the cars that raced this weekend and see how many you can recognise from back in the day. But apart from that, I'll catch you next time, and I really hope to see you all in August for the next round of the Classic. It's going to be brilliant. Oh, and it's my birthday weekend. This is amazing!
Hey!